Slugs are a real problem in Northwest gardens, and if you garden, you probably know that. This is a clump of daylilies that I was dividing, and unfortunately I had not put any bait down. You can see the damage that the slugs have done to this plant. For me, the choice that I use in my own garden is Corey's meal. I like it, and always read and follow label directions, but you just want to put it lightly around the plants on damp soil. So evening is an ideal time. If you prefer not to use meal, there are pellets, and there's also Corey's Deadline. Look for the meta label on all Corey's products.
Owen Machinery prides itself on its history and their 60 years of doing business and serving the community. They welcome the opportunity to earn your business and provide the Owen Machinery tradition of excellence. Kubota tractors are designed for those who demand more power, more versatility, more value. Whether you work in the backyard or the back 40, there's a Kubota tractor that's just right for you. The staff in Owen Machinery has years of skilled experience. Let their experts put you behind the wheel of a new Kubota tractor today. Owen Machinery, from the farm to the garden, your first stop for quality equipment.
In the Garden with Mike Darcy is brought to you in part by Owen Machinery, Meta, the active ingredient in Corey's and Deadline, Black Gold, and Marquee, your casual living store. Well, a couple weeks ago, we did a segment on growing your own Easter grass. And this is wheatberry seed. Owen, do you remember this, that we did this a while back? Nick, do you remember this? Oh, I don't know if you do or not. And remember we planted these? Remember that? Okay.
I planted these at home.
Did you do it at home too? Well, good. Good. And then it grows up like this, doesn't it? So this is kind of a fun little thing for kids to do. And can I get you to put these in there, Owen? Can you do that? Nick, do you want one? I guess he doesn't. Maybe he does. Okay. Nope, he doesn't. You have to put them both in. Can you put them both in here for me? Oh, very good. Very good. Here, oops. You can stick them in real hard. Just push it down really hard. Poke it in. There you go. There. Oh, very good. Okay, now do this one. Can you do that one too? Okay. Poke it in real hard. Ooh, that's way down in there, isn't it? That's okay. Maybe he's hiding, do you think? We can turn them this way, and you got two little rabbits and a carrot, right? Isn't that kind of fun to grow your own grass? Yeah, I think it's.
I planted seeds on there.
And you planted the seeds too. Okay, well I want to thank. Oh, you can plant more. That's fine. You bet it is. Well, I want to thank you and Nicholas for coming here. Nicholas wasn't much help though, was he? No, I don't think he was. But you were a big help. So thank you very much. We appreciate that. This is the time of year that we pot up a lot of things in my own garden. I have a lot of potted plants. And a couple things just to point out. It's a really good way to get rid of broken pots is just to throw them in the bottom. We all have pots that break and age, and you never know what to really do with it. So it's a good way to do that. And something that I like to do when I'm potting up things is when I add the soil, I'll put in fair amount, and then I like to add some fertilizer at the same time, and I hopefully don't have to fertilize again. And what I have here is a cup of blood meal that I would just sprinkle on there, and then I would add, even though it's a fairly small pot, a cup of cottonseed meal. The blood meal is really quick nitrogen, and the cottonseed meal is more of a slow release. And then I just mix this all together like this. Mix it up really good, and as I said, hopefully I don't have to water again. And then I'm going to put an Australian bush mint in here. You know, this is one of my favorite plants. Wonderful fragrance. And this one is fairly root bound, so when I do this, I always rip them apart a little bit. I think it really helps the plant so it knows it needs to send out roots throughout the area. And put it in about like this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Break it up a little bit more. And then I would just add a little more soil at the top here. and probably when I water it, it'll sink down just a little bit. So I might have to add a little bit more, but hopefully I don't have to fertilize again, and this will be a great plant all summer long. So that's it. Okay, so a good way to get rid of pots, old pots, plant up something, and enjoy the spring.